Oh my gosh, I've had so many horrible experiences doing cold outreach and cold calls to restaurants. When I started my marketing agency, I had no idea what I was doing. When I look back, it was so cringy, the things I was doing, because I had no idea how to sell. I was a high school teacher, no sales experience at all. And so I was trying all these different things that people told me to try to get clients. But really looking back at it now, they were very kind of spammy and just felt gross and icky. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the things that I did, and maybe you're making the same mistakes, and what I discovered to do instead, all right, that worked so much better. So let's break it down and talk about it. Number one, and when I took different courses on like how to run Facebook ads and things, one of the things people said was to call restaurants and say, or any business, and say, hey, I noticed you don't have the Facebook pixel on your website. I can help you do that. I can help you put the Facebook pixel on your website. I probably sent that message to 100 different businesses. I didn't get one single response. Not one. Nobody even just said no thank you, all right? Why? They don't care. They don't care about the Facebook pixel. They don't even know what it is. If you and I know because we're in marketing, but business owners don't, and that's okay. That's what we're here for. But to lead with that and say, oh, you should really have the Facebook pixel, they're not ready to have that conversation. They don't care. They're worried about their own problems running their business. The Facebook pixel is the last of their worries, all right? So you've been trying that. Let me know if it's worked for you. Never, ever worked for me, all right? Number two, I did a lot of stop buys. Someone told me what I did was I made a bunch of mock-ups of businesses around town. Chiropractors, dentists, and I made mock-ups of Facebook ads, and I printed them out, and I remember driving around town. I spent like half a day driving around town, and I would take these mock-ups and leave them and say, hey, I can do these Facebook ads for you. Would you like me to do them for you? And not one person even wanted to talk to me. Really, I felt like I was bothering them because the person at the desk was answering calls and dealing with customers. Here I am walking in with my paper Facebook ad saying, ooh, I can do this for you. Nobody cares. Nobody wanted to do it. And the third one that felt really spammy for me was reaching out to people about doing a birthday campaign, all right? This is kind of where everything changed for me. I know there's a strategy out there where you can reach out to restaurants and say, hey, I can help bring in people that have a birthday coming up in the next week or two, all right? And there's this, like, I have a secret list where I can get in touch with people. Really, you're running Facebook ads to people that have a birthday coming up in the next week. And so I had this whole script. It was an email script, and I scraped a ton of emails, and I put them into like Active Campaign, and I was blasting out emails, and I got an email back from an owner that said, just so you know, you're the 5th marketer this week to send that exact same email. And I said, oh my gosh, I need to do something else because there are 1,000 other marketers sending the exact same email to 1,000 different email addresses that they're scraping also. Everybody's doing the same thing. I need to do something different, all right? I did not get one sale, one client from any of these strategies, and I tried them a lot, all right? Now, maybe it's worked for you. I understand it's a numbers game. If you send out thousands of emails, you're gonna get some bites, all right? But here is what worked for me, all right? What I did was I knew I wanted to start working with restaurants, and so I reached out to a restaurant and I said, hey, could I do a quick Facebook Live interview with you? Okay, and what we did was we went in and she was like, yeah, that'd be great. We came in, we did just a 5-minute video where we showed the food. She talked about the restaurant. She got a ton of publicity. And afterwards, we just started chit-chatting and we got to know each other and we were talking. And she started asking me about marketing, what I do with marketing, because I kind of dropped some breadcrumbs and said, I do marketing with restaurants, even though I was just getting started. And she was like, well, I need a new website. Can you help me build a website? I hate websites, hate building them, but she ended up hiring me. And that was my first real paying client from a restaurant, okay? And so I just used this kind of funnel, and I then built it into a system. And I just started doing this system over and over again, all right? And then after a while, people started copying me, which was great. It was fine. But they came to me and they said, Court, you know, we see that you're doing this. We see that you're, doing an Eats page, but we can't figure it out. What's the process? How are you going from doing the Eats feature to bringing them on as a client? And I said, well, I have a system, I can help. And so I started working with people, went back to my teaching and coaching roots, helping people start their own marketing agency and get clients, even if they don't have sales experience, okay? So that's what I'm doing right now. And so I have a quick training in the link below where you can learn exactly how to build a hyper profitable local restaurant marketing agency, even if you have no sales experience at all right? You can get started today. So I'll drop a link below. So if you're cold calling and you're doing all these tricks, stop doing it now. Think about how you can start building real relationships with owners so that they know, like, and trust you. If you have any questions or if you want to know more about this, I've got a link below to book a quick strategy call, or you can always drop a comment. Love to hear from you. Hope you're having an awesome day, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks.